Hello, Potato. Halloween is rapidly approaching. I mean, it always is, right? That's how time works. Time moves forward. And that means it's time to think about setting up my Halloween Lego display. And so today, we're going to do something a little bigger than normal. Hence, the fact you can see a lot more of the shelves than you normally can, because I needed more space to get this item all on camera. Yep, it's another Lego build, and it is a big one. Kit 10273, the Fairground Collection Haunted House. And yeah, this is being presented as one of the carnival sets, but I'm not using it in my carnival display. One, because I haven't put it up for 2 years, and two, because from the outside it looks like a quite nice little haunted house, doesn't it? And since Lego refuses to give me a proper Disneyland Haunted Mansion Lego kit, this is what we'll have to do with for now. Well, this and of course my old Monster Fighter Haunted Mansion set, which is really the kit that got me into buying these big adult collector's sets. That Haunted House one was the first one, because Monster Fighters is largely the series that got me back into collecting Lego a little more in depth. Occasionally I'd buy like a small like Star Wars set, but Monster Fighters is one I kind of got most of the sets in that series, and it's the one that really started me on collecting a lot more Lego than I had been up to that point. So yeah, this one is going to be in the Halloween display. It is Manor von Baron. It is 3,231 pieces. Possibly the largest kit I've built on here before. So the largest I built in a while. The last big kit I built on here was the corner garage set last year in 2020, which actually, you know, there was a huge gap between when I started it and when I finished it. And yeah, when I'm starting this is probably well before I'm going to finish it as well. This is going to be a long build, and while you're going to get all the videos at the same time probably, for me it's going to be like weeks to build this. So in the back here we do see the inside of it. It folds open. It's a drop tower ride, but it's got, you know, got a very Haunted Mansion reminiscent keyboard there of a organist. We've got, I'm guessing it'll be kind of a, you know, I guess it just lights up. I think maybe it would change, like it would flip around or something, but I guess it just lights up in an eerie fashion. We've got skeletons, and it's not as detailed inside as the Monster Fighters Haunted Mansion was, but it's nicely themed for a ride. This is Disneyland level theming on the inside of it. I think it's also going to be quite tall. Says it's 26.5 inches tall, so over 2 feet tall, making it, I think, probably the tallest set I own, not counting the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel is definitely the tallest set I own. This is probably going to come pretty close though. So let's see what we're looking at here. We've got lots of minifigures, we've got ghosts and skeletons, and even a fella in a wheelchair. But let's get this open and see what's inside. I'm not going to have room to set all the bags up on here. I think I'm going to have to leave some of them in the box. I've done that before too, like with the Ghostbusters set. Anything I wasn't actively working on went back in the box. So let's get it all out in front of us and see what all needs to go back in here. See how many parts this is going to be. Oh my gosh. It's boxes and boxes. I mean, yeah, this isn't you know, Mos Eisley Cantina. This isn't the Roman Colosseum. But I don't think I've ever had a kit before that had boxes and boxes. So that's a thing. Oh, is that all? I hear bags. There are bags in here. 13. Well, I don't think this will be a 13-part video, but who knows? 8. Enfants gratuit. What? Oh, look. A free ticket to Legoland. That's never going to get used. I'm not saying I wouldn't like to go to Legoland, but it's just, you know, for my my theme park spending money, I am probably pretty much always going to go to Disneyland. Although I'd like to do Universal. I'd like to see, like, the Harry Potter land and stuff. Okay, so well, there's part 1. There's part 15. 9, 16. Is each bag apart? That would actually be, I think, preferable, but I don't think that's going to be the case here. 13, 7. Here's another 16. So yeah, so much for one bag per part. 14, 13, 8, 7. Let's keep one back over there because we're definitely doing one today. 12, 6, another 13. So it looks like 16 is probably what we're looking at here. But what's in this box? I'm guessing, well, our instructions are going to be in here. We can tell that. And the base plates will probably be in here. And stickers, because there probably will be stickers. Oh my gosh. 18. Oh my gosh. This is a larger set than I thought it was going to be. 17. You know what? Let's pause here and jump ahead to when I've sorted this out. This is, I'm sure, going to be a long enough video without you watching me go through lots of little plastic bags. Wow. Oh, well, that's not ideal. This bag's got a hole in it. Hopefully we aren't missing any pieces. Hopefully I don't lose any while sorting this all out. Okay, so I've got everything out now. This is the whole thing. And yeah, so it's 18 parts. I did find our base plates. Unfortunately, our manual got a little bent up in there, but that's a catalog. Some more base plates, or at least I assume base plates. So part 1 is just a single bag. So I'm thinking, because yeah, some parts are only one bag. I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll do 3 parts this time around. I think that's a reasonable length for a video. This bag 2. Yeah, bag 4 has a hole in it. Maybe I should go with bag 4 so I can get that. Oops, another bag 4. 5. There's 3 and 3. So yeah, we'll do those today. And I will put the rest of these back in the box. And yeah, then we will jump in just straight into the fast forward from here and start this monstrosity. This is gonna be a lot of work, but I think it's gonna look really nice when we're done. So yeah, let's fast forward. So I went and did a little bit more than I said I was going to. I did parts 1 through 4 just because that looked like it made up the entirety of the bottom here. So we have our base now. And so far I'm quite liking it. I like the way it looks on the inside. Let's get the book out of the way. Big book, big book. So we have the basic front of the building and the bottom. We don't have the doorway yet. Interesting, of course, that we do have a character in a wheelchair. So they've actually put in a wheelchair ramp, which is kind of cool because I don't think any of the other carnival, oops, that's not safe. Either the carnival stuff has like wheelchair accessibility. So that's kind of cool that they've put in that little level of inclusivity that you wouldn't necessarily find or expect to find in a Lego kit. We have a little graveyard in the front yard. We have our ride attendants, who are apparently identical twins. One back there, one up here. And we have our character in the wheelchair. That sweater makes me think of the one from Knives Out. Maybe that's just me, but I think of Knives Out when I see that sweater. But yeah, basically this is the beginning here. Wasn't that long of a build, honestly, for being 4 parts. And I mean, let's see, we basically got the first floor completed, except of course for the doorway there. And you can see back here a little bit of the starts of the mechanics of the ride portion of it. These little rubber pieces, I've never seen those in a Lego kit before. Those are kind of interesting. I assume they are to absorb the shock of the ride vehicle dropping down so it doesn't just clack into the bottom of the set. Those will actually give it some stopping. But I wonder if you store this, like I tend to store these in the garage. I wonder how many seasons it'll go before those are affected by the weather or the temperature change. But even inside the house, I think, because I've had some Lego kits sort of degrade even in the house, in the temperature controlled house. I wonder if those would still, after a couple of years, fall apart. But I guess we'll find out as time progresses. But that's where we're going to leave it for today. That's going to be the end of part 1. I'm not sure when actually, there's one thing. One criticism I do have, which is this piece here. I think it's cool it's printed. I think there's no stickers. There was no sticker sheet in this set. It's all printed pieces, which is a plus. But this is a real cheat because it doesn't actually attach. It just wedges in between the studs, and I don't. That's cheating. I don't think that's the way Lego should ever be. It's just wedged in there. I mean, it's one thing to wedge something into a minifigure's hands. It's another to wedge it into the base. But that's what we've done, and that's where we're at. So yeah, check out part 2. I'm not sure when I will personally do it, but it'll be posted probably right up in this area at the end of the video, which will be any second now. So I do thank you for watching. I hope you found this all interesting and entertaining, and I hope you come back for parts 2 through however many it ends up being to get this to look like that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.